So let's start to a speaking test, okay? So what's your full name?
My name is 𝗕 Hassan. You can call me Hassan.
Okay, Hassan bhai. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment of 1600 square feet with 3 bedroom and a dining space.
Okay, thank you. So which room is your favorite one?
My bedroom is my favorite one because it not only provides me opportunity for sleeping, besides it provides me, I have some tables and a studio set up there to complete my regular works there.
Okay. Do you plan to live there in the future then?
Yeah, definitely. But you know, the rents are nowadays in our country are going high, so it depends actually. If the rent goes high out of my affordability, then I might have to switch. Otherwise, in short, I think I will stay there for a long time.
Okay. So do you think it is important to drink lots of water?
I guess yes, because as far as I know, drinking lots of water makes people healthy, and if someone drinks water at the beginning in the morning at the empty belly, it reduces the cholesterol level and also it keeps people hydrated.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of your part 1 section, and you have done well. So here is your cue card topic, and you have 1 minute to write down your bullet points. Okay. Okay, your time is up. You can start now.
Okay. Moving in. I'm going to talk about moving in a new home. As a by profession, I'm a sales manager, and I have to visit quite a lot of places there for my shift of duties. So in 2020, I had to move such a new place during it was the onset of COVID, and that moving decision was quite difficult for me to make. But eventually, I had to make the decision, and as I mentioned, that I had to move to another new area, which is the northern part of Dhaka city called Uttara. I have to move to Uttara with my family due to the job placement. Although the situation was not quite favorable at that time, but taking charge of a new area is always exciting. And I was bouncing off the wall to go to the new area and take the charge of the new area. But I was so excited that I couldn't wait. So after deciding, we prepare our furniture and all other things and move there. But as I mentioned, that due to COVID, the situation was a little bit tougher, and we couldn't find proper vehicle there, vehicle to move our furniture, and also there were blockades all around the roads, so we had to prepare the legal documents, as well as that time police clearance was needed. So and then we after managing all the things, we had to manage things with the help of a landlord. He was a quite gentleman and helped us with his political network. Then we moved there, and the apartment also was 2-bedroom apartment, and the environment was calm, and it was the farthest corner of the city, so the environment was close to the nature. So
okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. That's the end of your part 2 section. Okay, so let's jump to the part 3 section. Why do people move to a new home?
Well, it depends from person to person. Actually, as I mentioned, that some people might move in different places for their job purposes, and I've seen in our country especially, I've seen the government employees switching their homes quite frequently because of their shifting of responsibilities. And also another important reason for moving home is by the young parents for their children's because the schooling facility everywhere is not available quite well. So what parents do is they tend to give better education for the children, and they have to move to the near to the school so that they can give proper education.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. What problems do people face after moving to a new place?
Okay, well, Moving to a new place is definitely a little bit challenging situation. The first and foremost problem a person can face is that the new environment, the unfamiliarity of the environment might disturb someone. The new people, they have to cope with the new environment. In some places, even they have to cope with new tradition as well. Because as if I mentioned in old Dhaka, traditions are far different than the traditions are in Uttara. So I had also to face that problem during my visit, and also they might have to face some more difficulties like knowing the nearby shopping places they might not quite acquainted with. So these are several problems they might face.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of your overall speaking test for today.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you a quick feedback. So in the part 1 section, I have not found any problems, any difficulties, and you have done well. Quite well. But in the part 2 section, the good point was you have used phrase, and another good point was you have used idiom, but just one.
Yes.
But you have to use at least 3. Okay, so that you can generate more sentences. Okay, based on this topic. But things to improve is you are startling a lot. Okay, and there was a quite repetition word, repetition sentences. Okay, so these 2 things need to be improved. Okay,
thank you.
But apart from this, all the the things that we improved, but you have done quite well. Okay, in the part 2 section, I must say. But in the part 3 section, I've just told you before starting the speaking to that you have to mention at least 7 to 8 lines. But you did good. Okay, it was really good, and the generation ideas, it was quite well. But try to use some examples in the part 3 section. For example, what problems do people face after moving to a new place? Just like you have given your example, you had to visit from Karan Bazaar to Uttara, and you are facing a transportation and also like other kinds of difficulties. So these type of examples you can use in the part 3 section. Okay, so your overall score would be 6.5. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Petronas Education. Okay.
Petronas Education, exacting excellence.